What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is still Brandon and I still make videos. Today we're doing a little bit something different. We are shooting outside and I am trying photography as a videographer for the first time. Not really the first time, but the first time on the vlog, right? So Sony borrowed us the Sony A7RIV with a 16-35 G master lens. Let's get into it. So the Sony A7RIV offers a 61 megapixel sensor, so the images are always going to be so sharp you can put them on anything, even a billboard. We might put these on a billboard and be billboard boys worldwide. That's amazing. More of the same. Amazing. Just stand on the the eye autofocus is really great. The bigger grip on this camera is really amazing, and we can attribute that to the bigger battery, which is the Z-series battery in this camera. Because of that particular battery, they've had to increase the ergonomics of the camera, which makes for a much more sturdy grip. And thanks to this grip, the battery life is really amazing. Beautiful. I'm really loving the bokeh. Okay, so I'm shooting this with the 16-35 lens that came with the kit. It's the G Master lens, by the way, and it's not really much of a portrait lens per se, and I'm trying to make it work, but I'm shooting more at 35 more than 16 just to avoid the distortion at 16mm and also try to get more portraits instead of full body shots. Sharp. I'm also really loving how accurate this EVF is. The color reproduction is also quite amazing, and of course the IAF is totally bows.
No, you don't want to give me better pose.
Okay. So I'm shooting more at 16mm now because I want to show more of the city and more of the city's buildings. If you don't know, I've got an account dedicated just purely for cityscape photos. The link is down below. It's on Instagram. It's Brandon_ZA. It's purely just for that. Anyway, I'm shooting on 16mm now because this is a really versatile lens. At 16mm, it looks completely different to the way it looks at 35mm. Dope. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so this camera shoots at 10 frames per second in RAW. That is a lot of pictures. The shutter goes wild, but now that's a lot of images to write to a card, right? That's about 150 megabytes per photo. To write to the card, it takes a long time. And if you have a slow card, it's gonna take even much longer for you to write all these files to the card. You can continue shooting, but some of the menu systems are blurred out just because the camera is really busy processing the images you just took. That's a downside and a plus. Sharp, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this camera still shoots in 4K at up to 30 frames per second, as well as 1080p at up to 120 frames per second. It's really good because it's still got IBIS, especially coupled with the IBIS enabled lens. Fantastic. So the 4K from this camera is downsampled all the way from 6K. So that makes the 4K footage a bit more superior and might be at the same level as, say, the A7RIV.
Like the rainbow, like the rainbow. It's calling me.
Alright guys, so in conclusion, I think this is a really amazing camera and totally worth the price. But do I need a camera like this? Maybe not, because I don't need that amount of megapixels and features. But who's this camera for? It's really for the seasoned photographer who's publishing commercial work on billboards and magazines. Those are the people that will see the real value of this camera, because it's a truly amazing camera. Alright, that's been all for today guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turning on post notifications if you haven't already. Let's also interact in the comment section down below as always. And today, as we've been closing all the previous episodes of season 2, we're closing in a different South African language, and today it is isiXhosa, and it goes Sotibana kule veki ezayo, which means I'll catch you guys next week. Sure.